A very good morning to you, Lillian,
Good morning, Atif.
thank you very much for giving me the time for this special interview on technology history project. So I have like few questions on that, and we already have decided to talk on computer as you are, you were on that through that transition like when there was no computer and there is a computer.
One of my earliest jobs, that I guess the first introduction to what would be the computer would have probably been the word processor. And back in, this was after normal typewriters, and the first word processor was this humongous machine, and you had a keyboard at your desk that you would type on, and you had a little screen right in front of you. And then the document actually printed behind you. And it was covered with foam and everything because it was very, very noisy. So that was probably the first reiteration of some sort of a computer in the work environment that I experienced.
Can you just remember the year, like
1979.
1979?
1979.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that was
been a
1979, 1980, probably.
It's almost close to 40 years back.
Yes. It looked like the first television set, almost like the first TVs looked
Was it
like
black and white? Oh.
It was it had a, it was very monochromatic. The screen was like a taupey color, and the writing, whatever you would see on your screen was green.
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 Okay. I mean, the screen was green or the text?
The text.
The text was green.
Text
Okay.
was green.
In the black screen, the text was green.
Almost like a taupe, not black, taupe.
Oh, okay.
It was very exciting to me because it was technology and it was supposed to make work easier. It was supposed to simplify your work process.
I mean, is your life changed by?
I mean, my life has changed dramatically. I mean, when you think that I have been working for almost 40 years now, and what I'm able to do today versus what I was able to do even 25 years ago because of technology and because of computers. It's just amazing how much the efficiencies that computers have realized in the workplace, and not just in an office setting, but in today's world, in every work setting. I mean, everybody uses a computer in some form or fashion.
So does this helps in your personal life also, or?
Oh yeah, I mean, I can't not have a computer anymore. I mean, it's just, it's a part of my life, you know. iPhone, a little computer.
Yeah.
I mean, dramatically, when I think about how I grew up and what my childhood experience was like, and I look at my son's childhood experience, and I look at my grandsons today, and my 2-year-old grandson playing with an iPhone and knowing it's a touch screen, and he has learning toys that are computers instead. He still sits and reads a book, loves to touch and feel a book and read a book and color and all of that, but it's just it's a completely different world. It's just a completely different experience for them. It's a pro and a con. I like being connected, but you have to turn it off so that you're not connected the entire time. I like the ability to be able to find out whatever it is I want to find out in that moment, if that's what I want or need at that given time.
Mm-hmm.
but there needs to be like anything else in life, there needs to be a balance. And to me, especially with technology, and that's something that I think about a lot with my grandchildren, that there is no balance. That they run the risk of not having a balance, what I believe is a balanced life experience, like I did and like my son did growing up, because I managed how much technology he had in his living environment, and that's not the case any longer in most homes.
And especially the computer.
Yeah, and especially my son is 30 and his wife is in her late 20s, and that age group, that demographic, they're connected constantly, so therefore their children will be connected constantly.
So how would that help you? Like, I mean, they are connected with the computer by using computer. So they are also connected with you also with this computer?
Well, yeah, I mean, it makes it nice because, you know, they're 1,300 miles away, and you can FaceTime on the phone, you could Skype on the computer, and so you can see them in real time, which is a real benefit if you can't be there. So I mean, that's wonderful. That's a great life value to be able to have because of technology that we didn't have 30 years ago or even 20 years ago necessarily.
So it doesn't make you feel like they are far away from you?
No, not really. Not really, no.
That's great.
For children growing up today, it's constant stimulation, which presents a whole another set of issues in life balance. And I don't believe that humans are wired to be stimulated continuously, and children are stimulated continuously with the technology that we have today.
So what are the disadvantages, I mean, for you, like?
For me, personally, being connected constantly. You know,
that's the disadvantage.
It can be. It can be for work because people feel like, you know, because of technology, you know, I can get an email at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, and you have to reply, like, you know.
Well, it's
I mean,
I have a choice.
Yeah.
Nothing. At
but
10
then
o'clock.
again, it always can poke you like any time.
Yeah, it can exactly. It can be constant, but you know, after a certain time at night, I turn my phone off, and I don't take my phone into my bedroom at night.
That's a nice idea.
I'm wired.
Yeah.
I will not be wired 24 hours a day. We move at a much faster pace today.
So you don't like that, or you don't want that?
I think that we need to strive for more balance. That not let technology dominate life.
So you think technology, especially the computer, is dominating the modern society?
Yeah, to a larger extent, yes, definitely. Because everybody's, I mean, it's constant stimulation, constant stimuli. Are you asking me, is life better today?
I mean, how was your life?
I mean, my life was good. I mean,
without this computer?
Well, without the computer, yeah. I mean, it was just a completely different experience.
So, how was that? Like, I mean, are you feeling now freedom, or now more, expert, or like when it was not there, you were feeling more comfort with that? So, what is your like perception on that, or
I mean, you gathered information in a very different way than you do today. Today, you just Google, you know, Bing or Google or
so
whatever.
when
you
the
know,
computer was not
when
there.
the computer was not there, you went to the library.
Yeah, but you could like use your brain and.
Well, you use different parts of your brain. Yeah. Today versus years ago, definitely. You know, and I think. It would be very interesting, and I'm sure that there have been studies done on workplace environment and parts of the brain that are used for tasks today versus 25 years ago. different parts of the brain, because technology, and it all, you know, it's all about the stimulus, how your brain is stimulated. At this point in my life, no, because I'm still working. Could I see myself going off the grid at some point? Definitely.
I mean, why? I mean, can you just tell me a little bit briefly?
Just to simplify life.
Hmm. So,
Yeah, but you know, there are times, yeah, could I go on an island and live by the beach and not have a computer? Sometimes that's a nice idea, but I like being connected, so very unlikely.
So you cannot think of your life without the computer?
No, I mean, I'll be 80, you know, if I live to be 85 or 90, I'll probably still have some sort of a computer, some sort of technology, because once I started using technology and I realized how the impact it had not only in my work life but my personal life, and I'm a life learner, so, and I like experiencing new things, especially technology. I'm a bit of a geek. To have balance in your life and to realize that it's a part of your life, because it's what you know. You all came into this world knowing that with technology, being surrounded by technology, but it's also important to experience other people without technology is very important. The humanity piece, and not to lose sight of that in life. To turn off, that you need to have what I used to refer to with my son when he was young, downtime. You need to have your own personal space and time where you could just go in your room, go sit under a tree, and just be with yourself.